Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Hartenstein is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then it's Jones. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Sacramento, we've got Terry Rozier. Robinson is out there with Smith. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Vassell in at the two guard. Well, for both teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
Now, here is Smith. And it's Rozier missing. Pass to Williams. Over Robinson. Vassell grabs the board. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hartenstein with the screen on Rozier. Claxton with the steal. Pass to Rozier. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Smith with a screen on Ball. 5 on the clock. Rozier kicks to Vassell. Over Williams.
Wow, that is just great defense right there by Williams. He is so good at altering shots with his length and activity.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Claxton. Smith sets the pick for Vassell. And he drops it in from the low post.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
Williams kicks to Towns. Ball, the pass to Williams. Offensive rebound. And Hartenstein is right there.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Now, here's Rozier. Last time out, he had 13 points.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Williams. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Smith the pass to Claxton. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Inside, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
The Kings trail by 4. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
Some changes for Sacramento. Murray comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Vassell. And here are the Kings now. 4-point game. Pass to Claxton. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Hands it from downtown.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Kicks it out to Jones. Now here's Williams. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Rozier. Nothing on the board. And it's Mathurin missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And checking out numbers for LaMelo Ball. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Ryan's checked in for the Kings. Dosunmu comes in for Rozier. Smith picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. He'll give it up. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. Towns sets the pick for Williams. It's stolen by Smith. Dosunmu with it. Now guarded by Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Now here's Ball. Still without a basket. The kick out to Williams. Puts up a 3, and Ball gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now Dosunmu. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Pass to Smith. Sacramento moving it around. 6 to shoot. Mathurin for 3.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Mathurin. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
To the inside. Misses the layup. The Kings trail by 7. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there is some news coming out of Minnesota. Let's get the update from Shams Charania about the Timberwolves. Shams?
Thanks, Kevin. They were able to acquire the 7-footer Ivica Zubac. He's a presence in the paint who'll clean the glass and bring them some more size and rim protection. I'm told they feel very strongly about how big of a piece he'll be for them moving forward.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Jabari Smith. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Murray. Now here's Towns. Scoreless thus far. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Dosunmu. Bryant, a screen on Ball. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the middle, Bryant with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Jaquez. And the rejection by Towns. Ball with it, and Jaquez picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Bryant. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dosunmu, the pass to Mathurin. It's tipped.
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look for Oklahoma City. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Ball. The Thunder leading by 6. Towns, the screen. Here's Joe. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in rebounding. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Now here's Huerter, covered by Joe. Clock at 6. It's Bryant, high post. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Huerter. It's deflected.
That is a beautiful rejection. Hartenstein's a really consistent defender, both on the ball and off it.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
As a veteran player that's seeking championship contention, DeMar DeRozan is on the move from the Sacramento Kings, and both sides work together on figuring out a new destination for him. So DeRozan perennial all-star caliber player, a high-level scorer, he is now moving on elsewhere.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Goes up on the wing. Dosunmu's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 8. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daignault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys?
All-purpose. Thank you, Allie. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Vassell outside. Robinson against Wiggins. Back to Robinson. Rozier for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams dishes to Wiggins. Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now, here's Vassell. A 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Wiggins. Towns looking it over. Joe finds Wiggins. Shot on the wing. Joe can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Rozier with the ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Duncan Robinson out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here is Robinson, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Smith, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oklahoma City moving it around. There's Ball with the 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
So much confidence from Ball. Been doing that since he was a youngin'.
Outside Rozier. Over Ball. Off the left rim and out.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's Wiggins. 17-point lead, their biggest. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Well, Wiggins may look calm and cool out there, but he can put on a show at times.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Kings shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Now, here's Vassell. He has 7. Here's Claxton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And they're able to recover. 5 to shoot. Ball, the pass to Joe. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 21. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in a drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Duncan Robinson. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Dosunmu in for Rozier. Here's Dosunmu. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Mathurin for 3. Offensive rebound. Claxton. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Thunder.
Pass to Joe. Outside, Ball. Here's Vucevic. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. On defense, the Thunder. Pass to Huerter. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. There's a screen by Bryant. On the wing, Bryant. The 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Vucevic finds Joe. Outside, Ball. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Huerter. There's a screen by Bryant. Back to Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Goes back up. And Bryant with the lay-in. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Jose Alvarado. He's checked in for ball. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 1, the Thunder. 4th, the Kings.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Here's Mathurin. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And no good, trying to use the glass. Sacramento's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now, here's Dosunmu. Pass to Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Vucevic. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kenrich Williams. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Isaiah Joe. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Kings have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Free throw off from Mathurin. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
That is a really tough finesse shot, and that's exactly what Williams works on in the offseason.
Here's Bryant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Golden State Warriors.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's defended by Alvarado. Bryant with a screen on Williams. And here's Herter outside.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Pass to Towns. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Herder on the wing, defended by Jones. Herder passes to Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Alvarado. Hasn't made one yet. And Towns gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Outside Mathurin. On the wing, Hawkins. Defended by Towns. Here's Dosunmu. And he converts the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Bryant. Jabari Smith comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Vassell, he's checked in for Kevin Herder. And it's Rozier in for Dosunmu. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Ball's checked in. Kings on D. They trail by 7. Hartenstein. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hartenstein's got 6.
I am so impressed with the touch of Hartenstein. Basically, he's automatic around the rim.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Vassell outside. Clock at 4. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Williams.
And they continue to control the glass.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Robinson's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Smith hits them both. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Smith hits them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Shot's good by Williams.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now, here's Rozier. No scoring in this one. In the corner, it's Robinson. Claxton sets the screen for Vassell. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Ball feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Williams. Over Claxton. Williams can't get it to go. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Outside, ball. Towns, high post. Back to ball. Pass to Jones. Here's Williams. From outside the arc, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've tripped up lately, but the talent is there. They still have time to figure out things and get back on track.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, but they are built to go the distance. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Sacramento Kings.
I don't know what they have to do to get a rebound. They're fortunate to still be in this game.
Well, we know rebounding is partly a hustle stat, but I don't know if the energy is their problem. They're just getting pushed around, Shaq.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Thomas Bryant really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Jalen Williams is out there with ball. Then there's Towns, and it's Jones in at the small forward.
And every single season, Williams seems to get better as a scorer. He has accepted accepted more responsibility and a much bigger role throughout his career. And wow, is he having a big night tonight. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
To the paint, Claxton with the steal. Over in the corner, Rozier. Smith on the wing. Jones against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside Williams. To the inside. Here's Ball. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. The Kings shooting about 42% so far. Smith with a screen on Williams. And stolen by Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And the first one drops. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Now here's Jones after Terry Rozier's miss. Drops in the tray.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Now Claxton. Vassell outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Thunder leading by 10. Jones, the pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Williams. Towns sets the pick for Williams. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
And now you see why those assist numbers for Williams have been climbing over the past few seasons.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 21 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Coaches love that guy who can provide instant offense off the bench. What a huge asset.
Vassell against Williams. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In third, the Thunder.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the shot is good. Claxton's got 6.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Now Hartenstein. Ball with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. The Kings trail by 10. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Kings. Jones against Mathurin. Outside, Jones. He can't get it to go. Mathurin with some nice defense. Claxton the pass to Rozier. Now, here's Vassell. Claxton a screen on Towns. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. The Thunder leading by 10. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And here is Vassell, following LaMelo Ball's 3. It's Vassell on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Ball finds Williams. Here's Towns, covered by Vassell. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Jones. There's Ball with the 3, and it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Kings trail by 13, and it's Vassell in the corner. Smith the pass to Rozier. Back to Smith. And that one, good. Smith's got 6.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Timmy's listed at 6'1". Terry Rozier, though, plays bigger, wouldn't you say?
Well, no doubt about it, Kevin. He's athletic, and he's very tough. When his shot is falling, he can be difficult to stop.
And some changes here for the Kings. Ryan is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Murray comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Dosunmu in for Terry Rozier. Now, here's Ball. He's got 18. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams against Mathurin. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Ball with the 3. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The Thunder leading by 11. Towns kicks to Jones. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Williams. Towns at the elbow. From 11 feet away. That's good from Williams on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. Now Dosunmu. Back to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Williams. The shot missing. Murray with the defensive effort. Inside. Here's Bryant. Banked in off the glass. Bryant's got 19 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Thunder, Vucevic checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Wiggins is subbed in for Williams. On defense, the Thunder. Bryant with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Mathurin. And finish off by Bryant.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Williams dishes to Wiggins. Over Mathurin. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Pass to Herter. Here's Dosunmu. Mathurin with the ball. He's got 5, 6 to shoot. Herter on the wing. And the lead is down inside single digits. Herter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Pass to Joe. There's the triple. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Dosunmu. Shoots over ball. Dosunmu's shot is off. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Thunder. They're leading by 8. Pass to Joe. Now Vucevic. Good on the 3-point shot. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Now here's Herter. Covered by Joe. And here is Dosunmu. Rebounded by Joe.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Pass to Vucevic. 3-pointer. Joe can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's Herter. From downtown. No good on that one.
You have to defend the 3-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
The kick out to Williams. 41 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And that one is off. Great defense that time from Hakeem. Here's Dosunmu. Bryant with a screen on ball. And Bryant throws it down.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Good on the bucket. Ball's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
Making it work In close ball, getting an agile finish.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Hackett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Oklahoma City. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Robinson. Terry Rozier is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Smith in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Vucevic after Terry Rozier's miss. And Vucevic kicks to Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Alvarado with it. Rozier defending. Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And for Sacramento, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. Wiggins has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Thunder. Taken away by Williams. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Man, that's a lot of strength in there. Williams finding a way to get that to go.
The Kings trail by 16. Rozier the pass to Claxton. Now here's Vassell. Over Williams. Again, the miss by the Kings. Vucevic against Claxton. Floats it up for Wiggins. Claxton with the steal. Over in the corner, Rozier. Back to Robinson. Kings moving the ball around. The kick out to Rozier. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Trying to find Rozier. Gets it to him. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Rozier is just 6'1", but he plays the game with passion and toughness in the lane.
That shot wide open. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Claxton trying to free himself up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Sacramento making some changes. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Robinson. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. LaMelo Ball comes in for Jose Alvarado.
Well, Terry Rozier has a lot of confidence as a scorer, and he uses his quickness to create a dynamic for his offense that's tough to counter defensively.
Now here's Williams. Wiggins finds Williams. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Ryan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Huerter comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Dosunmu in for Rozier. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Thunder. Ball with it, defended by Dosunmu. And the basket by Jones.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jones against Mathurin. Pass to Hackett. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night, and here is Ball, defended by Dosunmu. Ball dishes to Williams. Keeps it alive, and it's Towns on the follow. And the Thunder lead by 18.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Mathurin passes to Bryant. 3-on-3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots from 14. The shot that time not on target. The Thunder leading by 18. Towns sets the pick for Ball, and they call an illegal screen here.
And he's got to be careful now. One more foul, and his night is over.
Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Mathurin, to the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Hartenstein.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bryant. He's off on the second. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Pass to Towns. And here's Jones. Jaquez with the steal. Now Herter. Now here's Dosunmu. There's a screen by Bryant. With the floater. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Bryant outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw, good, Bryant. Bryant hits them both. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. Now, here's Dosunmu. There's a screen by Bryant. Shoots from 12. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Dosunmu with it. He's covered by Ball. Bounce pass Herter. Bryant a screen on Jones. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 for Mathurin. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Williams kicks to Jones. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Jabari Smith comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Vassell in for Kevin Herter. And that one falls for Jones. The Kings trail by 18. Pass to Claxton. Here's Vassell. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Now Ball. The kick out to Towns. Outside Ball. The offensive rebound. Here's Hartenstein. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, it's nearly impossible to chip away at a lead if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
And there's the call on Jones. That will be foul number 5 on him. So it's Sacramento and stolen by Williams.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Claxton sets the screen for Matherin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Jones. Here's Hartenstein. There's Ball with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Rozier, he's checked in for the Kings. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. To the inside, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Jones. No good on the 3. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Now we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Pass to Jones. Outside, Towns. Williams finds Jones. Now Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Jones with the screen on Vassell. For 3, Williams bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half. Vassell outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Steps back. Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Jones sets the pick for Williams. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And that one drops for him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for LaMelo Ball.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
Jones kicks to Towns. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now Robinson, defended by Towns. And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, but not by much. 2 free throws nonetheless coming up for him. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The first free throw is good. Robinson hits them both. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Here's Simpson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.